Greetings, YouTube, Facebook, and Patreon fans. I've got a special treat for you tonight. Again, I am Jeff Shabbat, and I'm back here with another edition of Red Hot Literature. And tonight we're going to be taking on the book version, or actually the original version, of one of my favorite films, Jurassic Park. Now, I was in love with this movie when it came out. It was awesome. I'm in the middle of building myself a Jurassic Park Jeep tribute. I'm going to do it up old school style, with the big square headlights, which is pretty cool. And tonight I'm going to bring on Jurassic Park with Jardine's Ghost Pepper Salsa. Well, Jardine's Ghost Pepper Salsa. This is a small batch salsa. Got it at my big smiling, big blue box store. Actually, I had to order it because they didn't have it in stock at my local store, but I heard some people had actually at a local store, so I was like, all right, give it a shot. So it's a suggestion. So it's sealed to prevent leaking. Leaking, huh? All right, let's take this up. Now, the scene I'm going to do for you tonight is one of the most intense scenes in the film, and the book version is just a little bit different. It was the scene in the kitchen with Lex and Tim. So we're going to see how it goes. Take a whiff of this. Now that's got some good smell to it. Sometimes you get a little something spicy, and it turns out that it's going to be just acidic in taste, acidic in smell. Sometimes something ghost pepper based. To me, tastes like battery acid and charcoal together. Just not a good taste. So I'm going to continue Jurassic Park. And if you want to pause and go get your version of the book, if you happen to have it, this same one, might be in the same different with a different cover. Page 367. This is going to be Jurassic Park. All right, let's go. Let's taste this. I think I'm a little bit more enjoy this week, not having to bite down on a pepper. Because, oh god, that was horrible. So let's see how this goes. Give myself a spoonful. So I'm going to read. Here we go. Ooh. Tim went through the swinging doors at the back of the dining room and entered the kitchen. A big stainless steel table in the center of the room. A big stove with lots of burners to the left and beyond that. Big walk-in refrigerators. Tim started opening the refrigerators, looking for ice cream. Smoke came out in the humid air as he opened each one. How come the stove is on? Lex said, releasing his hand. It's not. They all have little blue flames. Those are pilot lights. What are pilot lights? They had an electric stove at home. Never mind, Tim said, opening another refrigerator. But it means I can cook you something. In this next refrigerator, he found all kinds of stuff: cartons of milk and piles of vegetables, and a stack of T-bone steaks, fish, but no ice cream. Oh, I wonder if they had salsa there. Oh, Jurassic Park salsa. That would be pretty cool. You still want ice cream? I told you, didn't I? The next refrigerator is huge. A stainless steel door with wide horizontal handle. He tugged on the handle, pulled it open, and saw a walk-in freezer. It was a whole room, and it was freezing cold. Timmy, will you wait a minute? He said, annoyed. I'm trying to find your ice cream. Timmy, something's here. She was whispering, and for a moment, the last two words didn't register. Then Tim hurried back out of the freezer. Seeing the edge of the door wreathed in glowing green smoke, Lex stood by the steel work table. She was looking back to the kitchen door. He heard a low hissing sound, like a very large snake. And the sound rose and fell softly. It was hardly audible. It might even be the wind, but somehow he knew it, but he somehow knew it wasn't. "Timmy," she whispered, "I'm scared." He crept towards the kitchen door and looked out. In the darkened dining room, he saw the orderly green rectangular pattern of the tabletops. Oh, this is spicy. It's tasty, but it's spicy. And moving smoothly among them, silent as a ghost except for the hissing of its breath, was a velociraptor. Oh great, I'm having a bloody nose. Oh, this is spicy. Tim found the silence chilling. The velociraptor was 6 feet tall and powerfully built, although its strong legs and tail were hidden by the tables. Tim could see only the muscular upper torso, the forearms held tightly alongside the body. Oh god. I'm gonna have to stop. Oh god. Yep. Oh god. Oh, that's spicy. It's so spicy it gave me a nosebleed. Ugh. Ooh. That's good. Oh, it's just spicy. You're witnessing it first here, people. Ooh. I'm getting a nosebleed because it's spicy. Huh. Can I continue? Oh. The velociraptor was 6 feet tall. The velociraptor was 6 feet tall and powerfully built, although its strong legs and tail were hidden by the tables. Tim could see only the muscular upper torso, the two forearms held tightly alongside the body, the claws dangling. Everybody, I'm losing my... The velociraptor was alert as it came forward. It looked from side to side, moving its head with abrupt bird-like jerks. The head also bobbed up and down as it walked, and alongside this, and the long straight tail dipped, which heightened the impression of a bird, a gigantic, silent bird of prey. The dining room was dark, but apparently the raptor could see well enough to move steadily forward. From time to time, it would bend over, lowering its head below the tables. Tim heard a rapid sniffling sound. Then the head would snap up, alertly jerking back and forth like a bird's. Oh. Tim watched until he was sure the velociraptor was coming toward the kitchen. Was it following their scent? All the book said dinosaurs had a poor sense of smell. But this one seemed to do just fine. Anyways, what did books know? Here was the real thing, coming towards him. He ducked back into the kitchen. Is something out there? Lex said. Tim didn't answer. He pushed her under a table in the corner, behind a large waste bin. He leaned closer and whispered fiercely, "Stay here." And then he ran for the refrigerator. He grabbed a handful of cold steaks and hurried back to the door. He quietly placed the first of the steaks on the floor, then moved back a few steps and put down the second. Through his goggles, he saw Lex peeping around the bin. He waved her back. He placed the third steak and the fourth, moving deeper in the kitchen. The hissing was louder, and then the clawed hand gripped the door, and the big head peered cautiously around. The velociraptor paused at the entrance to the kitchen. Tim stood in a half crouch at the back of the room, near the far leg of the steel work table, but he had not had time to conceal himself. His head and shoulders still protruded over the tabletop. He was in clear view of the velociraptor. Slowly, Tim lowered his body, sinking beneath the table. The velociraptor jerked its head around, looking directly at Tim. Oh boy. Oh. Sniffing. No. Looking, Tim froze. He was still exposed, but he thought, "Don't move." The velociraptor stood motionless in the doorway, sniffing. It's darker here, Tim thought. He can't see so well. It's making him cautious. But now he could smell the musty odor of the big reptile, and through his goggles he saw the dinosaur silently yawn, throwing back its long snout, exposing rows of razor-sharp teeth. The velociraptor stared forward again, jerking its head from side to side. The big eyes swiveled in the bony sockets. This is probably not healthy. Oh, God. I mean, it's tomatoes. How God can it be? I probably won't want it. Oh, boy, I'm going to regret tomorrow. Oh, God. Well, I don't know. My mouth is on fire. I feel like I got a burp. Yada yada yada. The raptor didn't eat it. The dinosaur went in. Lex was by his side. And Tim didn't think the little animal could possibly open the door. The raptor was locked in. He gave a long sigh. "Let's go," he said. He took her hand, and they ran. Oh boy. No. Oh boy. Oh, yeah. Well, this has been episode 3 of Red Hot Literature. My mouth is on fire. Like the front of my mouth, my lips are on fire. This stuff's pretty tasty. I mean, don't eat it like an idiot, but it's enjoyable. Well, if you guys like this video, make sure you like and subscribe and share. If you want to see more crazy stuff like this, I'm going to put a link to my Patreon right about here. Okay, maybe over here. But for $1 a month, you too could feed a starving, hungry child. Less than the price of Less than a sip of coffee a day. And I'm not the hungry child, but I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time. Maybe. Wait, did I do that already? Yeah, I said that. I'm an unoriginal bastard. Anyways, see ya. Is the camera off yet? No. Oh, those lights are killing me. Ugh. I'm staring at the white LED of this camera. And it's like, there's like a little blue light shifting around. It looks like a little man trapped in a window of like this giant sun thing. It's sort of like those things when you look at the sun. What about this one? Well, that one's kind of red. Pinkish? I don't know. There's a tiny little guy in there yelling, help, help, help. Okay. I'm hallucinating. Oh, good. I think I'm just taking a nap here for a while.